Good morning, traders. Welcome to another live day trading session with yours truly, Johnny, with the Investing for Beginners community and the Learn to Earn community as well. Let me know if that sounds kind of catchy. Learn to Earn, as some other names were actually taken. So we're going to share my screen with you guys. We're going to wait for a couple people to tune in. Gonna get our links spread around, that way we can get started. Also had a Sunday night stock talk where we picked the 5 best plays for the week, and we're going to be going over those today, so definitely check that out if you haven't already. Looks like there are some people starting to come in, and let us start sharing our screen here. It is May 13th at 6:30 in the morning, and we are live. Market is also live. Look at QQQ for the overall market. Oh yeah, showing signs of a continuous upward pattern here. Hopefully going to be testing previous highs here at that 449 level. And when it does, we will be able to hopefully get a nice little pullback, 5 to 8%, and then be able to run back up when it hits these bottoms to that 8% range. We're going to look at SQQ, see if anything happens here today with it. About a 4% profit possibly on SQQQ if it decides to run up. Still in the process of sharing my links here. I need to get on here like maybe a minute, like maybe 5 minutes earlier, like spread all my links around. That would be perfect for me to do. Let's see. Here we go. And do like this. Oh yeah, definitely. What the heck? Boom, boom. Get everyone in here. Copy. Boom, boom. It's also going to go in our Discord, morning live trading sessions on the Discord, and in our Investing for Beginners community, over 71,000 members and growing. I'm going to be putting our link in there as well. All right. SQQ seems to want to push up a little bit here. And there we go. Okay, welcome to the live stream. Thanks for being a part of the live stream with us. Oh, gotta unlock my account here. We're gonna be looking at SQQ for a moment, as the overall market is going down. SQQ should be going up ever so slightly. If it passes here, then we will add to our position. Actually, I think I'm going to add to it since now right away. Yep, I'm going to add 10 shares. So I have 27 shares at 1063. About 1%. The potential to run up just a little bit higher. Maybe get out with no loss. It's kind of one of the downsides to swing trading if it doesn't go in your favor. That sometimes swing trades aren't going to be the best if you're unclear of your trading plan. So instead of starting out at a low, you will start at wherever your trade was that you bought in previously. So be aware of that. Here we go. And done. Takes a minute to get all those posted, but we did. We got it. We got it, man. We got it. All right, let's take a look. Take a look at my positions here. Some people are tuning in to look at JDST and where I am on my current position. JDST did not go up according to plan this morning. It actually is staying right along this little area, showing some resistance at that 389 level. So we were up $11 Friday, up $10 pre-market. Should have sold it pre-market. That was like at 4 or 5 o'clock this morning when I looked at it. Maybe it was more like 2 o'clock. No, it was like 4 in the morning. And I should have sold it, but didn't. And now we're down about $3. Got our Socket to Me coffee cup today. Nanex. Nanex is up 29 cents. Nothing crazy. We're up $2 on TQQ, which is why we're down about $2 on SQQ. Now I'm waiting for SQQ to pull back a little bit more, and then obviously we can buy more. TQQ is more of like, say, my long-term play. If it pulls back like slightly to, say, this MA level, that's okay, right? Because then it could bounce and go up about 10%. So we're waiting to see what that does. SQQ not doing much. As you can see, we're waiting for SQQ to bounce even up to this resistance level here, which it still possibly can. Doesn't mean it will, but it can. I'm gonna lower my alerts here, so that way when they do pop off, we can get in. Alerts are very important. I actually have a video I created on creating watch list and alerts, so I'll be releasing that video later on today. Roku's kind of got that upward momentum here going on. We look on the 1 minute. Yep, on the 1 minute, it's looking good. Bouncing off this EMA, already up 3% on the day. That would be $30 on a $1,000 investment. Good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing? You know what company that we haven't really looked at in a while is O Realty. We're gonna bring that up in just a second, but JDST, Intel, looks like it ran up a little bit over the weekend, just like we had planned for it to do. And now it's slowly going back down, it looks like. Mara, definitely trading sideways now, so we'll get rid of this one. Oxy, pulling up. Okay, it's getting that nice resistance, that nice rebound here. Starting to go down though, so probably not. LTR, going up. Off of our support levels, I mean. That's what I meant on the last one, support levels. Ooh, this is nice. This is following our trading plan very nicely here. Very nicely indeed. Very, very nice here. Finding that support already up 3% to 4% on the day. $30 or $40 if you're investing $1,000. Here, nice pull up, about 2% today on Roku. Very nice. Okay, so those are our oversold positions. ETFs, JDST goes down when JNUG goes up, and vice versa. When JNUG goes down, JDST goes up. So now it's showing signs of a little bit of support level here above the EMA. That also goes off of gold prices. I was watching gold prices all weekend, and they did seem to be going down in the last 24 hours. TQQ is an inverse. It's a triple leverage ETF of QQQ, and SQQQ is the triple inverse ETF of QQQ. So when QQQ does good and it goes up, TQQ does bad and it goes down, as well as like the overall market. When the overall market does really well, TQQQ will go up, SQQQ will go down. So we want the market to do badly when we're in on our SQQQ position. And as you can see here, it's running up just like we anticipated, up 1% it looks like already on the day. Not too bad. Go to the 5-minute. We're going to bring this way up here. There we go. And now alerts are effective because I can legit just walk away and then our alerts are set, right? So don't have to worry about it anymore. Don't even really have to watch it anymore. If it goes above where my area is, then we could lock in profits, get out, or add more. If it goes down below, then we could, of course, set our stop loss and get out. If you haven't seen my most recent video, I talk about a trading plan and how important it is to have a trading plan. Having an entry, knowing your exit, knowing what your stop loss is going to be set at, knowing what your max profit is, your max loss is, and then why. Why do you see value in it? Is it oversold? Is it at support level? Do you see some good news coming out? Is it in the 3 stages of reversal, where the stage 1 is rejection, stage 2 is consolidation, and then it's in that 3rd stage, confirmation? You could also put that in your trading plan. Trading plans are definitely good to have and use for every single trade you make. So very important. Let's go ahead and look at O Realty real quick. It's a company that we don't have on our stock list. And it's also a company that I've been watching and investing in for years. I was buying this company when it was like $27 a share. Way back here. Way back here. Like, so far back it doesn't even show how far back. I love. Yeah, right around this area, 25, 26, 27, back in 2014. This is one of the first companies that I started investing in. And as you can see, it has a nice track record. Has done nothing but, so say from the $27 mark where I bought to previous highs of $75, up 167%. So it's a good way to earn a little extra money. They do pay monthly dividends, 25 cents every single month on per share. So you can get a quarter every month per share. And again, a quarter at $25 was a lot better than a quarter at $55. But that's okay. On the 4-hour chart, let's see, has a nice area, 3 stages of reversal. As you can see here, very simple to understand. We're going to get in our Discord real quick. I pulled my Discord up already. Yeah, so Discord here, trading ideas. This is where we put all of my ideas at for the day, for the week, what I'm buying, what I'm selling, why I see potential in it. As you can see right here, gold was showing signs that it was down. It was up in that $2,370 level. Then it was in that $2,357 level, which is why I thought JDST was going to just continue to go up and hit these $7 levels. Obviously, it didn't. But the main point of this is we want to look at 3 stages of reversal here. Where is it at? Is it in the main? It's in announcements. We got new people coming in every single day. We had 3 this morning before our live stream, which is pretty cool. I mean, we have people coming in constantly every single day. Should be up here somewhere. Right. Maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's in the main chat. Also have the morning live trading right here. Every single day we go live. And we have a giveaway too. All you have to do is be a subscriber and comment to a numerous amount of videos. The more comments on the more videos, the more chances you have to win our $100 Amazon gift card giveaway or our mystery box of $250. But definitely check that out. Main chat, people in here talking about stuff. But what I'm trying to find is the 3 stages of reversal. I should actually have this on our main website. Here we go. So 3 stages of reversal: rejection, consolidation, confirmation. We are going to be referring to this quite a bit as time goes on. Rejection, consolidation, confirmation. So O is going through that confirmationary period right now, which is great, but it is already, we've already missed it, right? Support levels are clearly here at that $50 mark. 1, 2, 3, 4 times it's touched it. And now it's getting up to these higher levels here. Doesn't mean it has to get to those levels. Looks like it found resistance right around this area, which is good for us to know because that means it's extremely oversold. I mean, overbought, okay, overbought, which means it can come down about 10%. So wait for it to come down 10%, get a nice discount, a $5 discount, and then you're going to be getting those monthly dividends. Had an earnings report on 5/6, revenue 1.26 billion, dividends per share April 30th, 25 cents a share. March 28th, 25 cents, February 25 cents, January 25 cents. So obviously the more shares you own of O, the more dividends you get paid out. For all my long-term investors out there that are looking to add this to their portfolio, I would wait for that dip to get a nice little 5%, $5 or 10% discount. Imagine getting a 10% discount on a stock, getting a couple of dividends from holding it, and then being able to get another 10% when it goes up. You buy $1,000 at that $50 mark, you sell $50 off the top when it goes up to those higher levels. That's your profit, $50 profit. Pull that out if you want. Get your dividend because on $1,000, let's say that's, what is that, 20 shares almost? $20 is $1,100, so you get 20 shares, 20 dividends times 25 cents. 20 times 25 cents is not correct, but 20 shares times 0.25 equals another $5. So you'll get $50 in appreciation, $5 in dividends. You'll make a $55 profit by simply waiting down here and buying and then selling up here. And then doing it again. Take that $55 when it gets down to this level. You're basically able to get 1 free share of O every single cycle that it goes in for free, right? You're going to sell your profits up here, then buy down here, sell up here, and before you know it, after a couple of months, you're making $55 a month to maybe $100, $150, $200 a month in no time at all by reinvesting those dividends. Let's take a look. We're going to add this to our watch list. It's definitely it's not oversold, so we're going to put it in here for now in our all stocks. And then when it becomes oversold, we'll stick it in our oversold list. Let's look at another company here. Now, I did have a subscriber ask, how do you find companies? And that's a good question. How do you find companies? I find companies by, one, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing this for, geez, almost a decade now. Almost a decade. But I find them due to news, other YouTubers, just the fact that I've been around for a while. Like, I could name so many companies off the top of my head that we don't have in this playlist or this watch list, like Nike, Walmart, Waste Management, Gladstone Capital, Main Street Capital. There's so many out there that it's insane to cover them all in one live stream. AMC is another one, right? Check it out. It's bouncing off of this area, which could give us a 7% profit. Very possible. Have you guys watched the movie on AMC yet? What is that movie called? Let me know in the comments if you know what that movie's called. Movie about AMC. I'm gonna Google it real quick. Movie about, he was a YouTuber, and he traded or was it the other one, GameStop? It was GameStop. Movie about trading GameStop stock. Dumb Money. Basically a David versus Goliath scenario. Tell about everyday people who flipped the script on Wall Street, got rich by turning GameStop, the video game store, into the world's hottest company. Now, why is this important? Because AMC did the exact same thing. AMC selling off. We're going to add this to our stocks as well. And GameStop, we're going to check that out as well too, to kind of see where it's at. Wow, look at that. GameStop is up 26% today. Holy crap. That's $260 on a mere $1,000 investment. That's $500 on a $2,000 investment. There was our $500 day, guys. What made me think of it? The movie. How did I, add this to my watch list? Because of the movie, right? Should have added it sooner. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. Holy moly. This thing is getting pumped up. This thing is pumping up again. What is happening? It's up 60%. 60% over the weekend. Holy crap, holy. Did he come back? Did the famous YouTuber come back? Yep, Roaring Kitty just supercharged GMC stock 12 minutes ago. Okay, you guys gotta watch this movie if you haven't watched it yet. His reappearance came in the form of a tweet showing a man holding a game controller and leaning forward. CNBC said this means he's taking the GameStop trade seriously. As a result, GameStop jumped over 40% overnight. The shares opened at 26.33. They added about $2 billion to the company's market capitalization, which opened at $7.4 billion. GameStop was at the center of the meme stock craze of 2021. Traders organized on Reddit pushed stocks much higher against short sellers than their fundamental values. In the case of GameStop, shares traded as high as 145 each before falling back. Ryan Cohen, the Chewy co-founder who helped lead the trade, wound up as chairman. He now owns about 12% of GameStop. Another 24% of GameStop is currently being held short. So 24% of GameStop is being held short right now. Holy macaroni, guys. This company has soared up and we missed the train. We missed it. He's coming back. The Roaring Kitty is coming back to the market to trade GameStop again. This is amazing. This is amazing. Okay, this is going into our watch list. Why? Because it's just fun to track. Be careful with this, guys, okay? Don't get caught on FOMO, okay? This is what happened. Don't get caught on FOMO. Buy up here because you think it's going to keep going up, and then it crashes down 50%, and you lose all of your money that you worked hard for, okay? Holy moly. Also, the RSI is curling over, so that's showing clear signs that it is overbought. It may come back down. It may go back up. Wow. Wow, this is amazing. Roaring Kitty is back in the house, trading them stocks and giving it to the man. I don't know what this is. I don't know what company this is. AMC. What's AMC doing right now? Way overbought. Way overbought here. But look at this. Look at this range. From 330 all the way up to 372. It's a 12% range. And look where it opened. I also have a video dropping about all that stuff we're going to be talking about. I just had a video released about trade plans. I got one on watch list and alerts. I got another video on time frames, how to read them, such as 1 minute, 4 hour, the 1 day, the 30-minute, all that. And then I have a video on how to read Japanese candlesticks. Those are all coming out very, very soon, guys. Very soon. Man, this thing is pushing up again. About 7% to previous highs, making about $70 profit here. We got JDST. It pushed up. We're up about $7. Nothing too crazy here. I can see this going up much, much higher than it is. So I have 200 shares right now, $769 account, and we're up $7, which is about 10%. No, I'm sorry, 1%. 1%. 10% would be $70. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Nanix, we're up 40 cents. Nothing crazy here, but look at this right here. Look at that. Up 4%. 4% on Nanix in a single day. TQQQ, we're up $1.44, starting to show signs of a pullback. Still above our purchase price area. Which means SQQ is somewhat close. We are much closer to where we should be. About less than $1 loss on 286. And Roku, we are up. Look at Roku from the open to where it is now, 3%. Oh man, it just keeps going up. 3.5%. We're gonna get back up to where our buy level was. Woo! Look at this, guys. Look at this candle. Identifying patterns is what we do, right? Support, 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 support. Didn't quite hit the support level, but man, look at that run. From this morning to now, it's up 3.5%. My only regret is I didn't average down more on Friday or even this morning and buy a little bit more down there at those levels this morning. Now it can come all the way back down, so we want to be very careful with this. We may just get out too and just get our money back. Or we might wait and run this, but look, this is where a lot of that resistance is playing out. So we're going to put a new resistance level. This is where a lot of resistance is playing out right now at that $60, $60.20, $60.66 level, okay? Doesn't have to touch it. It can come all the way back down. There's a red candle there. And I'm actually going to get out. We'll let it run for a minute, right? Because we went green for a second. Why waste? Why lose money when we can make a buck or two? Gonna go up a little bit more. So we're back up to where we previously were, up $5 on the day, which is pretty good for a small two positions, right? 15 cents. Man, this thing is running up, my guys. This thing is running up. Woo-wee. Yep, still going up. No clear signs of any change in direction. So we're going to keep waiting. May pull back at this 60-60 level. And I think we're just going to get out. Yeah, we're going to get out, guys. We're going to get out. Boom, we're out. Now, why is that important? Because it can totally come back down. If it goes up, that's okay. I didn't lose any money. I didn't lose any money at all. I started the day actually down $5, recovered the entire $5, and now it's starting to run up. We could have waited, but I guarantee you it's going to get rejected around this 60-60 level. Why? Because look at the 4-hour chart. Even if it touches this EMA, if it passes this EMA line, then we could always buy back in, buy some more shares back in. But what we're not going to do is hold and they go all the way back down and have to wait another week or over the weekend for it to go back up. Man, that was good. That was really good. Hello, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Woo-hoo-hoo. Listen to some music, Let's get serious though. I like to listen to music in the morning when I wake up. It kind of gets me in a good spirit, gets me in a good mood, gets me ready, gets me pumped. Comment below what kind of music you guys like to listen to when you wake up in the morning, or if you even do listen to music. Man, I'm super blessed to be in a country and just in general in life where we're able to have the freedom to do that, right? We're not being told what to do. We're not being told how to do things. It's amazing. You got to be more grateful in this world today than not grateful at all, right? Definitely blessed. Good morning. Welcome to the live stream. All right, there it is. There's that pullback here. So now we could have got a little bit more. This is at 60.42. It got up as high. It went from 60.42 right here to a little bit higher, right? Oh, I can't even really see where it's at. Let me do it on the other side. 60.42 went up to 60.66, or high as 60.65. Not even a half of a point more, so it would have been just a few cents. But now it's starting to show clear sign of rejection, right? So good thing we sold when we did, because now it's wanting to start coming down. Huge 4-hour candle here. Even 30 minutes, it's barely been 30 minutes. So here you go, 30-minute green candle. It's now 8:01. It's 1 minute into another 30-minute candle on the way down. Which means if you did not lock in profits, then you may possibly want to do it now, because I feel like this is going to come all the way back down, guys, to where it previously was, maybe even at this EMA level. Okay, it's going to go down, bounce right here about 3%, and then possibly bounce again. Now let's see how this plays out. Let's see if it plays out that way. If not, it may make newer highs, right? There's a green candle, pretty solid. Okay, we got some more money freed up now that we can use for other trades. We're up $4 on JDST. Nothing crazy happening here. We should have sold out right here. Now, because of our alerts, they didn't get set at these levels. I didn't bring them in like I should have. So none of those alerts actually went off. Here we go. Nanix popping off. That starts showing clear signs of direction, then we will get out. This one's pulling back. Can you see that here? Pulling back, now it's moving back up, which means we missed SQQ. We could have got out at SQQ at like maybe a penny or two loss, nothing crazy. We're gonna wait and see what it does if it goes past this area. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Making some money, locking in some profits, not losing any money, that's always good. We're going to see what this does. It's starting to play out as it's oversold, starting to curl over and get rejected, coming back into those oversold levels. So we may add more to this position as it starts to go back up. Let's see what JNUG is doing. JNUG trying to find that support here around that $40 level. Now it may just continue to rise. As you can see here, every time it dips below, it rises up pretty significantly. This last one was 20%. 20%. Even now, you still have a potential of a 7% return. JDST is offering quite a bit more than that. They're offering a 14% return. And these lines here are my trade ideas. Actually, if I pull up my notepad, my handy dandy notebook, it shows my exact trading potential plan right here. Entry level 387, 387. Oh, actually that's 380. My bad. Well, I'll just leave it because it'll mess up the numbers. 380. Exit 430. So 430 is right up here, right at this level. 430 right there. Okay. Where to go? Stop loss 370. Okay, now what is that? That's $766 that I invested. I'm hoping to exit at $860 in cash level, right? Stop loss is at 740. All right. If it goes down below anymore, max profit 14% or $106 profit. Max loss 2.5% or $26 loss. That is a 6% move, or a 1 to 5, 1 to 6 move, which means I'm risking 1 to make 6, right? A 1 in 6. Why? Because it's oversold. It was at support levels. When I looked at the trade, it was at support levels. Should have bought a little bit lower down here at the 360. We'd be up 7% and we wouldn't even be sweating right now. Are up about $4 on 766 bucks. Now I did think I was going to be up a lot more, like substantially more this morning, but hey, I'd rather be up than down. So if we can get back up to these levels, like say 386, I may then just sell and get out, because it kind of looks like it's starting to just trade horizontally, right? It's just kind of hovering around this area, finding resistance, a really strong resistance level at about this area here, which means if it's not going to break out of this area and it's just going to go along with that blue EMA line, then there's really not much for me to do, right? There's really not much money there for me to make. Right now, it can go up almost a half of a point. It just doesn't seem worth it right now. I could actually get out and use my money on something else, a little bit more worth my time, right? I'm gonna set my alert here, and this is for JNUG. Okay, so if JNUG starts to push up, we're in trouble, and we're gonna want to sell our SQQ position, right? Oh, JNUG is pulling up. SQ means it's gonna start dropping, or I'm sorry, JDST, right? JNUG pushes up, JDST falls. Same with TQQQ. TQQQ goes up, SQQQ goes down. And that's not what we want. Our alert is set here, down about $1.79, but we're up $2 on TQQQ. We are playing both sides right now. TQQQ, we're playing more of the long game here, right? Because if it does go down and then bounces back up, we have a higher probability that that will happen and make 10% profit, right? I can stomach the fact that it might go down, 3%. Not a big deal. It's $100. 3% is $3 on a company that has a track record of going up, right? This has a nice track record of going up. So the likelihood that it'll just bounce and go back up again will, right? Here's all my trades. It looks pretty crazy, but we've been trading this for quite some time, getting those lows, selling high, getting those lows, selling high. Now, I hate that it's flipped, like my buys are up here and my sells are down here. There's no area where I can be like, okay, I bought here and sold up here. It's just the way the candles look, which is weird. The sells are even above where the buys are. Like, I don't know why it's flipped like that, but I don't know. It is. SQQ, as you can see, we've been buying SQQ for a little while as well. But now SQQ has a downward trend, so I wouldn't hold this company overnight. We're literally playing the short term on this, maybe a day, maybe 2 days. We're definitely playing the short term on this company. As you can see here, it went from 1045 to a high of 1074 to make a 2.5% profit. It's about 25 bucks on $1,000 investment. So you need a lot more money in SQQ to actually make it worth your time and make some money. Look at some other companies here. AMC going down. Where's our GameStop at? Yep, GameStop's going down. So if you would have invested here thinking it was going to go back up, you'd already be down 5%, right? Be very careful with these companies that are running up and running down. Also starting a investing for beginners playlist for all of you. There's a lot of people that's been asking about it. Basically marking my videos like 1 through 10, 1, 2, 3 in steps. That way you guys can follow along and learn the basics of the stock market. So that's exactly what I've been developing now. I'm pretty excited about it because we're getting so far into it now that that. I'm just super excited, guys. I'm really excited here. We're gonna be. I just covered potential, right? Potential to make money. I covered watch list and alerts, candlestick patterns, time frames, and so we have a ton of stuff that we are going to be introducing into our campaign. This is going to be more on the lines of like learn to earn instead of investing for beginners, but it still helps for both communities. You know, going over market orders, what exactly they are, swing trades, day trades, investing, and stuff like that. So we're going to be getting into all those as soon as probably next week. Like I said, I already started on some of those videos, so that's pretty cool. We're going to be putting some more stuff on the website, like that trading plan, where it's easy for you to like download or screenshot and then be able to use. Also, those 3 stages of reversal I talked about, we're also going to be getting that as well. So I'm so tempted to buy this. I could get about 50 shares of it right now. It's like 48 shares of this company right now, about $1,500 if I wanted to. A little nerve-wracking though. I mean, it can go back up 20%, but it could also crash, guys. Look at this on the 4-hour. Look at this on the 4-hour chart. It opened and went up 87% in one day. You could have literally doubled your money this morning in less than 30 minutes. Now it's going all the way back down, slowly losing its value because people are selling and noticing, like they're opening up their brokerage account and they're probably flipping out. They're like, whoa, I had 50 shares at $17. And now I have 50 shares at $38. I'm selling, right? So what would that even be? 50 shares at, this says market. Let's go limit order at $17. Holy moly, guys. So your $850 investment yesterday, okay, let's just say that. Now the same 17 shares. 17 shares. Was it 17? I don't remember. Basically doubled though. 80% or 100%, that's nuts. So your $800 would now be $1,600. And people's like, what? I'm up 100% on this position? Let's sell. And then they sell. And now they're selling, getting a lot of selling pressure. And now it's going down. Wow, that's amazing. So we're going to wait to see what happens here. It's probably going to continue to sell off for the majority of the day. Look at this. It's taking back almost everything that it was up this morning. Literally, this green candle's a trap. People's like, oh, I'm going to buy. It's starting to dip. Nope, you're down another 4%. You're down another 10, another 20%. Wait for confirmation. I like to wait at least 3 to 4 candles. Like, yeah, you're going to miss a little bit. You know, I missed 8% right here. But I can now confirm or know that this is going up. So I lost 8% to make 43%, right? Or an additional 30%. I'll lose 8 to make 30 instead of buying here and it not go up and it's like, oh, it went up 1 candle and then starts to crash down, right? Because it's not showing any clear signs of direction. Same with this one. Oh, it's going to go up. First green candle. It doesn't. Now you're down 3%. I mean, 3% on $1,000 is still $30. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I can't believe that company. Here we go. Up $10 on JDST. We're going to go in and lock in some profits here. Let's see, let's sell 100 shares just to lighten the load up a little bit. We're going to do a limit order just because we're cool like that. 386 limit order right here. All I need to do is push up 1 penny. 1 penny, come on. There it is. Your order to sell 100 shares of JDST has been filled. Very cool. So now we're out. We have 100% less. We're up $5, actually $10 on the day. If this continues to push up, then we'll just continue to make more money, knowing that we locked in some profits. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna raise this up a little bit. We're gonna raise this up a little bit. So if it starts to drop, we'll get out. If it starts to go up, we'll buy more, or we'll just sell at a higher amount here. See how this shows buy 377, and this says sell 386. It's 10 cents higher. It's 10 cents higher than where my buy entry is, but it's below where I sold. See what I mean? Like it's not accurate in that sense. So we did lock in some profits, not too bad here. Let's see, mini widget. We're up $15 on the day. As you can see here, up $15 on the day. Not too shabby. What are we looking at? Nanex. I only have one share of Nanex, but it's gone up a lot. So I think I'm just going to sell it and get out because it's starting to curl over, as you can see. Again, it's not a lot. We're just going to sell and get out. And we're going to do market order on this one. Submitted and sold. Your order to sell one share at 10.6264 is good. So we got out of this position as well. Up $15. TQQQ. Looks like we're up about $2. SQQ going down. We're down about $2. Trading both sides. Shouldn't really have to trade both sides, but we are. Up 16 on the day. It's not too bad, guys, on a really small account here. We're only trading with about $1,500 right now on this account. Still pushing higher highs, which honestly I could have waited until there was some more of a pullback. It's above that resistance line here, so I locked in profits at that 386 level. Still have 100 shares, but even at 386, which was right here, could have went up another half a point. Still have 100 shares in, so we're still making some decent money. But yeah, I'll take $16 on the day. Not too bad. Some days make 100, some days make 250. In the margin account, that's my account that's over $30,000. Even 1% is $300, so it's much easier. Have a little bit more experience with that account and what I'm holding. I'm doing more of a long-term swing trade strategy right now on that margin account while I educate you guys and teach you guys on this lower level here of about $1,000 to $3,000 account. It's more of a high risk account, so I don't mind taking some higher risks, but no one likes to lose money. So why take higher risk when you can simply not have to worry about that risk at all, right? Starting to come down here, JDST. See, catching that resistance level right here. See it? Resistance level right here. It bounced off. It's doing the exact same thing right here, guys. So that may just mean it's going to come all the way back down. We're going to go ahead and sell the rest of our positions at a market order because I can just see this thing coming down. Go ahead and sell the rest of our 100 position. Oh, I sold one. I sold one. Go ahead and sell our 99 shares. Good thing I only sold one because it actually went up a little bit. And it may continue to go up. There we go. Nice push up. Whoa, very nice push up. Getting past that resistance level, hitting that EMA. If that continues to go up, then we can actually see some really good potential profits here. Getting rejected slightly. There it goes, pushing back up. $17, $16. Let's go. We may actually flip and buy more. We may buy more. We could buy an additional, geez, we could buy a whole nother 200. We could buy 250. Buy another 250 to 350 shares. we could buy. Nice push. Got rejected on the 1 minute. We may sell 100% of our shares, which is the 99 that you see right here. Or sell 50, keep some on the board, keep a few on the board. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Keep one lucky share. Still pushing higher though. That's what's so cool, is it's still pushing higher, right? On the 5 minute chart, still clear signs of reversal here. Consolidation, it's breaking past that resistance level line. If you look on the 4 hour, there's still plenty of room for it to go up, touching this EMA line here. So I mean, it could still go up another 4% to 13% potentially. Showing its first red candle in like about 5 minutes now. Up $17. And again, this isn't on much. Like right now we have $400 almost. Earlier it was $800. So if I would have waited to sell, 386. I sold 100 shares at 386. I sold it at the exact same amount. So 386 to now, almost another 1% point. Okay, it's going down. We're gonna sell. We're gonna sell and get out. You could always buy more. There we go. We're up $16 on the day. Keeping our one lucky share to kind of keep track of the market here. If it goes all the way down, then I'm gonna lose like cents, literally cents, if it goes back down. 2% of $3 is like nothing. 3 cents, 6, 9 cents. So not bad. We're gonna keep our one share here just because. We're gonna see what this does. We're gonna track it for a little while. If it starts showing clear signs of upward momentum, we may buy in some more. But right now, you know, it could do either way. It could pull back a lot, right? Now, how am I able to do so many day trades, let's just say? Because we sold this 3 times, right? Well, a day trade is classified as a round trip ticket for an airline. Okay, let's use that as an example. One way, whether you go here, or one way, whether you go there. So whether you buy or sell does not count as a day trade. You have to do both. You have to round trip it. So if you sell something and then buy into it, that's a round trip. If you buy something and then sell it on the same day, that counts as one day trade, right? That's a round trip. So I can literally buy. I could buy 10 times if I want. And then a second I sell one time, that counts as a day trade, okay? Here we go, got a nice push up. Now could have waited. Again, like I said, it's more of a high risk account anyways, but I just wanted to showcase locking in some profits at 386 level, you know, up another 1%. It would have been like another $8 on a $1,000 investment. We're up 16 bucks though. I'm not too worried about that. Here we go, testing that EMA line, moving on to the next one. We're testing that EMA line. My alert's not even working. What's going on with my alerts? $59.69. It should be going off right now. It's going off on my phone. It's not going off on here. Let's see how we can fix that real quick. Alerts. Notifications. Looks like they're on. Looks like all my alerts are on. That's odd. I'm getting them on my phone. I'm not getting them on here. Usually they'll pull up like right here in the bottom. Why am I not hearing any alerts? News and movement, unlimited. News, technicals. Are you guys hearing my alerts go off? I'm not hearing nothing. Anyways, we'll put it back up to here. All right, we're gonna bring our alerts up. That way we don't have to really focus on it too much. Now it looks like it's getting dinged. It's dinging. Nothing's happening. SQQ selling off. JDST kind of flatlining, so good thing we did sell. No point in being stressed out about it the whole day. It goes up or goes down. It's just tracking now on this resistance line, as you can see right here. Let's go to the 5 minute. Okay, it's had previous resistance right here, so it may come back down a little bit. But our trading plan is done. Okay, I want it to go up more to these levels. Doesn't mean it has to. You know, more than likely it's just going to kind of consolidate, sell off a little bit, I'd say, to these levels, and then we may buy again. So let's see what happens on that trade as the day plays out. Because that's exactly what it may do. And it might go back up, right? But we're up $16 on the day. Nothing too crazy. Tina with a question. Hello, Tina. Does the buy and sell need to be on the same stock to be considered a day trade? Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes, it does. So your round trip ticket on that plane, it has to be on the same plane, right? If you're coming in on JDST and you're leaving on JNUG, that doesn't count, right? So it has to be on the same trade. Which is a good point, because I could buy 15 companies today, right? And they don't count as a day trade. But if I bought even just 3 companies and sold all 3 of those same companies I bought, that counts as 3 day trades. So now for my positions, a lot of these companies I had over the weekend. So I bought them on Friday. I'm selling them now on Monday. So that doesn't count as a day trade. So that's another really good benefit when you're swing trading compared to day trading. So like for me, I was holding SQQQ, but I also bought another 10 shares today. So because I bought 10 shares today, if I sell any amount of shares, 1 share or all the shares, it'll count as a day trade because I bought shares today. Thank you, Tina. That's a great question. Tina, what does oversold mean? You said it a lot today. Oversold. Yeah, I guess I do say oversold a lot. So I even have a whole playlist on oversold positions here. If you look at the 4-hour chart, oversold means that it is completely oversold. Look at these areas. See this level here on the RSI? It's under this $30 mark, right? Indicating that this company is oversold, meaning that there is a lot of selling pressure, that this company is undervalued from where it normally should be trading at, okay? You should have a good stock trading right around that $45 level on the RSI, right in the middle, right? It's not too overbought, it's not too oversold. This little dotted line at the bottom at 30 is an indication that it's oversold. When it dips below the 30, then it's extremely oversold. When it touches the top here, this dotted line at the top where it says 70, then that's an indication that it's overbought, that there's so much buying pressure that now it doesn't know what to do. It's overbought. So the only thing for it to do is to start correcting itself. As you can see here in those overbought levels, 1, 2, 3, it was touching the resistance line. Resistance line, RSI, and the MACD all show indications that it's overbought. This is an overbought company. Now, when it's below the line, as you can see here in the support level, this is what I love. This is what I like to buy. This is what I like to trade. I like to trade solid companies with oversold potential, right? All of these companies here are oversold, meaning that they're in that $30 range for the RSI or below it. MACD is showing clear signs that it's below, and then this creates an oversold stock or criteria for me to say, okay, I'm going to buy in now at this level, because the potential for this company to go back up to overbought levels is a lot higher than for it to continue selling off. Now, companies can continue to sell off as much as it wants, but usually when it starts finding areas of support and trading horizontally, that means that it's clearly going to reverse. Now, it can reverse as little as a few percent points, right? Showing these overbought and oversold levels on a smaller scale. So between these couple of lines here, it's overbought or oversold, overbought, oversold, overbought. And it's just tracking between this green level and that red level. We're gonna get rid of that one. Between green support, red resistance lines, right? So right now, because this was oversold, we had a potential to make 3.5% profit on Intel. This is a company we've been watching for literally, we've been watching this company sell off for like 2 weeks now. From these levels here to here, 18 days, we've been waiting to make a move on this company. Now, I have bought in some shares and then sold when it indicated that it was going lower. But now, this morning, we were paying attention, or if we would have had our alerts set a little higher up, right? This was right below where it opened. Then we could have actually played this company as well, bought a few shares, and benefited from literally 3%, about $30 on $1,000. So great question, Tina. I hope that explains everything a little better for you. Appreciate you participating. So our oversold companies, check it out. Why are they oversold? Well, this one was oversold. It's starting to show signs that it's going up. JDST. Intel, obviously oversold, starting to show signs of confirmation. Mara, not quite there at that oversold level we wanted it to be, but now it's bouncing off of previous support levels, and now it's starting to go up. So I may take Mara off the list by the end of the day. Oxy, selling off, still oversold and still showing signs of a downward trend. Palantir, now bouncing off of those oversold levels. It's bouncing off of those oversold levels, creating a 2.5% profit from the high if you would have sold and locked in profits right there. Now, old support levels become new resistance levels when it goes below that level. So this was a green line, now it's a red line. Also, this EMA can act as support. When your ticker symbols are above, it can act as a support. As soon as it crashes down past that support, it now becomes resistance. And now it's going to be trying to pass this resistance level, which it didn't do. See right here? It tried to go back up above the EMA, the blue line, but couldn't. So now it has resistance. It has an overhead that it can't get through. Testing it again, it bounced down. So there may be some heavy resistance on Palantir for the rest of the day, considering it did go up so much, right? This was a blue line. Now it's a red line. SQQ, same thing, oversold from the levels it was, even up here to even down here. These are oversold levels, and that is showing indication that it may reverse to make newer highs now. Same thing with Hood. Nothing new. We've been watching this company for quite some time. Look how much it's made. Oversold, clear indication of support, and then our confirmation up. Hood stock since this morning is up 5.7%. That would be $57 profit on a $1,000 investment. And now it's starting to showcase that is overbought now on a smaller scale. Okay, had its oversold levels. Now it's in those almost overbought levels. It's about retail, about fair value right here. Starting to curl over. So it could show indications of it going up even higher. Doesn't have to, but it could. But now it's testing that EMA line right here. As you can see, that EMA and that SMA line, now it's starting to get rejected. Why? Because that resistance level is more validated here than where it was a second ago right here. Right? Support. These would have been support levels. Previous support levels. See? Boom, 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 boom. Right? Crashed through support, so it became resistance. Now it's a resistance level, creating new support here on Friday. So now here's your support level. And now it's going back up to a previous support level or resistance level. And I actually have a video coming out later on this week on support and resistance levels. Now I have made one on RSI indicators, MACD indicators, so definitely check those videos out. But as far as support and resistance, I have talked about it, but I will be making a solid video on it, maybe about a 5 to 8 minute video explaining support and resistance levels a little better. But clear signs of resistance off those previous support levels, which is amazing. Now it's showing that it's oversold, okay, or I'm sorry, overbought. It's overbought now in this level, in this level, in this level. So it may curl over, right? That's what the RSI is doing, curling over with it, and it could just have sell pressure for the rest of the day, going back down 7% into those oversold areas. So now Hood would be, in my mind, overbought. And I would take this company off of this list. Okay? I would just take it off of here. So if you want to take stuff off, right click, go to add to watch list, and then hit that oversold button, and it'll take it out. Same thing with Roku. Roku's had a huge pull up. Kind of did a little bit of what we wanted. It didn't pull back as much. It's using that EMA line as a support. And you could have been up 4% and now about 4%. So up about 4.6%. If you would have held, you'd still be at 4% profit on your investment here this morning on Roku. Now Roku's looking good on the 5-minute chart. Look at that. Boom. Up 5%. In 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30, 40, 45. About 45 minutes. 5% in 45 minutes. That could be $50 in 50 minutes. That's like $1 a minute. That's like what a masseuse or something would get charged. Now we are going to throw Hood back on here just because I like to watch it. It has that potential. What happened? Oh, I added a watch list. I added Hood as its own watch list. So if you guys want to see how I can do that, you go over to watch lists on the WeBull app, hit these 3 little lines, go to edit watch list, and then go down to Hood, and you could actually delete it. Okay, go back to stocks. Here's our watch list. Now Hood should be on our watch list. If not, you can go like this, grab Hood, right click on the chart, go down to add to watch list, and then we can go back to oversold. Even though it's not oversold, we are going to be watching it, because when it does become oversold, we will simply buy into this company, right? But for right now, it looks like it wants to test that overbought level or resistance level. So when it starts coming back down into, say, these areas, we may buy. And again, there's no way you're going to be able to get them all. There's over 26 companies that we have in our all stocks list. And there's just no way to actually trade them all unless you're like swing trading them. It's almost impossible. So that's why I do my Sunday stock talks at 7 p.m. We look at the most beneficial companies to trade, and those would have been my oversold companies that I showcased earlier. We had 8 of them. Intel, man. Intel popping off. Been watching this company for a couple of weeks and it's up 3% and we missed it. Again, it just happens. It happens. Oversold here. Doing exactly what we thought it would do. JDST, it's just going sideways. JDST is just trading sideways. On the 4 hour, it looks really good. Hope that's the 1 day. On the 4 hour, it looks really good, right? But it's testing that resistance level, so it could still come back down. I got 1 share now. I had 200 shares. So if you're just tuning in, go back and watch some of that previous playlist. Intel, my oversold. Still looking good. Mara looking okay. Oxy still trying to find that support level. Palantir pushing up to new highs, catching this resistance here at 21 and getting rejected. So waiting to see what that does. SQQQ pushing up from those oversold levels. Hood coming back down now from where it previously was trading at. And Roku is up as well. So identifying oversold patterns and overbought patterns is probably the easiest and most crucial, most important step when you are trading as a beginner. Finding where it's overbought, finding those support levels, finding areas of resistance as we identified here. This would have been a great play, almost 6%, 6% in like an hour, $60 on $1,000, identifying those oversold levels, and then now those resistance levels. We would have sold here and locked in profit because now it's starting to reject now and go down off of this. Now it could bounce off of this EMA line, which looks like it's been doing. So it could bounce off, go back up to previous highs and make even newer highs. But for right now, it's unclear. It's starting to show signs of selling pressure. So this could easily come back down to where it was trading at the beginning of the day, as you can see. So guys, I think that's where I wrap up the live stream today. Locked in almost $17 on the day, and we will do it again tomorrow. These are a few positions I still have open. JDST's 1 share, so nothing crazy here. It's just going to be here as reference to kind of watch as it trades sideways. TQQ, we are up, pushing, kind of trading horizontally, so not much is going to be happening with this company. And same thing with SQQQ, just trading sideways. We have over $1,500 still to invest in. And yeah, that's all we're doing, guys. Thanks for joining. Join us in the next live stream. Go watch some of our Investing for Beginners playlist. If you're still unsure on some of the technical indicators, or if you guys are still a little confused on what I'm talking about, I am creating a playlist for you guys, how to invest in, or how to invest for beginners playlist. That's getting set up today. We got a trading plan, which we went over earlier. If you guys want to check out the trading plan real quick before I get out. We have the trading plan that I went over earlier that we'll be adding to our community. And also we have time frames, what they are, how do I use them, candlesticks, the Japanese candlesticks, how to read them, what they are, and then setting watch list and alerts. Basically what I do every single day, every single night, I set up specific watch list, add stocks into those watch lists that I see value in, and then create effective alerts so when they go off, we can jump on them and trade. Thank you guys. We're at an hour and 13 minutes. This is one of the longer live streams that we've done. And just want to say thank you for your time. Smash that like button and subscribe if you found value in it. And we'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day. Let's end the year on a